Welcome to A Hill's Book Reviews and Movies Too, where it's all about the reviews. Some good, some bad. We'll tell you about it so you don't waste your time on it or so you can enjoy it. You can contact us at bookbyahill.blogspot.com. We would love to hear about the books you've read or movies that you've seen lately. Now, let the reviews begin with your host, A Hill.
Hello, my movie lovers and book readers. Welcome to another great episode of A Hill's Book Reviews and Movies Too. With me, your host, Hill. How is everybody doing? It is winter in New York City. We just got over a snowstorm. And can I tell you, a sister is so sick of looking at snow? You just don't want to know. If you're in the state that has no snow, I'm jealous. Truly, truly jealous. I need to move to Florida, but me and the Gators don't get along, and me and hurricanes don't get along. So I think I'll stick with New York for a while. I'd rather deal with snow than deal with a whole bunch of water and a whole bunch of wind and stuff. It's the craziness. And like I said, the gators and the big mosquitoes that ring your doorbell talking about I want to come in. None of that. I like the heat though. Anyway, we are here talking about the book that I'm going to review for you called Sleeping with the Enemy by Davidson. Latoya Nichols Davidson. I could be wrong about the author, sorry. Could be two authors, but I think it's one. This book is called urban fiction. Some just call it fiction. You can call it anything you like. It's still a decent kind of story. And I'm going to tell you why. The story is about this woman named Layla, who gets involved with the guy, Nico, of course, who's selling drugs, and he's working his way up the drug empire, right? Because he wants to be top dog in the drug industry, okay? In the drug underworld, as they call it. He wants to be the kingpin of where they live. Okay, the bigger Nico gets in the drug industry, the more cruel he becomes to Layla, okay? And when I'm saying cruel, he just takes her for granted. The usual, the verbal, the physical abuse, and Leela does nothing about it because the simple fact that she's dependent upon him, like most of the women in these books, for her livelihood. So she takes all of the bull crap that Nico gives her and she loves him. So she justifies her love for him and his love for her by letting him abuse her. I know, crazy, right? Then all of a sudden, this guy named Renegade comes in. Okay, so you got Nico and Leela, and then also there's a guy named Hitter, Renegade, Leela and Megan. You got all these different characters and all these different relationships, and all these relationships are toxic in their own way. So the book contains a lot of verbal and mental abuse and unnecessary drama from the friendships and the relationships that the book talks about. Okay? Layla is in a relationship with Nico, which we said, and she allowed him to abuse her. Then you got Renegade and Megan. They're also in a relationship, and Megan is pregnant and she does some crazy stuff because Renegade, again, does some foul stuff to her. Okay? And Megan will do anything to please Renegade, which is she does some really off the wall things, right? The story is full of drama, conflict, there's no loyalty, there's karma, because you know what goes around comes around karma. There's betrayal. The book is a hot mess, but it's a good book to read because it's a hot mess. And if you like me and you like hot messes, it's a good book. It will bring out this book. Sleeping with the Enemy will bring out so many emotions in you. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna cry. You're gonna get angry. You're gonna yell at the book and say, "Y'all stupid." You're gonna yell at the book and say, "Why are you doing this? Leave that MFers." Because it's not worth it. Like I said, this book will bring out a lot of emotion in you. The writer had a good storyline. Her characters are strong, and the story is just crazy. Okay. And it's just plain funny. Funny not in the sense of abuse, but funny in the stuff that they say to each other and stuff that they do. Overall, Creeping with the Enemy by A.J. Davidson and Latoya Nichols. I got the authors right. Was a book like it was crazy. Urban fiction crazy. It's a fast read and it's book one. I don't know if book two is going to come out. I'm not sure because I read this book a while ago. So book two may be out, but I haven't read it. Okay? It's quick read. I'm not going to really get into a whole lot of details because when I tell you the whole story, then what is the point of you reading the book if somebody's going to tell you all the story? That's the way I personally feel. Fine, give me tidbits of the story and make it interesting so I want to read the story, but don't tell me the whole story. Just like you reading a mystery and then I'm going to review this mystery for you and tell you who the killer is. What's the point of me reading it? If you're going to tell me the story, that's what we get our enjoyment from reading and not knowing what's going to happen. And when you do read it and it happens, you're like, wow, okay. Then you get a reaction from it. So that's my personal theory of why I give you bits and tidbits of the books I read, but don't tell you the whole story. I will tell you if it's good, bad, or it's sitting on the fence with me. But I won't tell you the whole story because it takes the fun out of reading if someone tells you the whole story. You know, again, that's my personal opinion. So, on that note, Sleeping with the Enemy is a pretty daggone book. Okay? Sorry I don't have no movie for you today. I've been doing a whole lot of reading for you so I can review a whole bunch of different books for you. And on that note, I want you to have a great day. I want you to be blessed. I want you to be safe. And what do I always tell you I want you to do for me? I want you to read something good for me and share it at booksbyahill@blogspot.com. There you can find other book reviews I have done that I've talked about here on Spotify, A Hill Book Reviews and Movies too, and I've talked about on my blog posts. So be sure to visit me at ahillsbook@blogspot.com. On that note, have a great day, be blessed, be safe, and take care.